Students, welcome back to Computer Applications classes of class 9. Today, in this session, we are going to start with Computer Networking and Multimedia Basics. That is chapter 5. Let us see what are the topics that we are going to cover in our session. What is a network? Need for networking, disadvantages of networking, and types of network. Now, what is a network? So, network is nothing but a collection of independent computers which can communicate with one another over a shared network medium, or you can say when we join some computers with each other with the help of some communication channel like some wires or through some unguided media, or that is maybe some microwaves, radio waves, or satellite or wireless. So that is your network. Another way you can say a computer network is a collection of two or more computers linked together for the purpose of sharing information and resources. So this is basically network. Now we can also say a network may be a small group of interlinked computers to a chain of a few hundred computers of different types. They can be localized or spread around the world. So the network can be of different size and complexity. It can be very small, it can be very large, spread just to a particular building or throughout the whole country or even the World Wide Web. Moving to need for networking. When we have learned what is network, we should also know why do we need this networking. First is resource sharing of files and peripherals. Peripherals means like printer or some devices like scanner. Now, if we briefly understand this point, then it will have sharing of files and software that is actually enabling us, that is the users, to share the data files with each other. Then sharing of peripherals, like if you have 45 computers and you have just 2 printers, then what you can do, or you can take a smaller example like 10 computers and 1 printer, then what we will do, we will connect the printer with one computer and connect the whole computer with that computer with which the printer is connected. So in this way you are sharing your printer with all of the 10 computers. Now next, sharing storage. Suppose in your computer the storage capacity is not that good. So what you can do, while having this internet or networking of 2 to 3 computers together, you can share your data for storing it. One more important need for networking is it improves the communication. All of you know how we do the video conferencing, instant messaging, emails, WhatsApp. All these are due to networking. And the last one, you can access to remote database. What do you mean by this remote database? Suppose you are sitting at your home and you want to access some data that is kept in your computer's server, your school's computer server. Then what you can do, you can access the data from there. Yeah, there are some protocols to be used for that we will be learning later on. Now, when there is having some advantages, then we should also have some disadvantage, like threat to data. When you are saying you can share the information, so when we are sharing the information, there are some risks of losing them or hacking of them, or some unauthorized people can access the data. And the last one, the next disadvantage is difficulty to set up. Everyone, we are not aware of how to have a network or interconnection between the computers. So for that we have to have a knowledge for that, right? We need some special training for that. So that is there. Now let us see different types of network. First is LAN, local area network, which is basically fixed or limited to a particular building, and it is done via telephone lines or radio waves. And then MAN, metropolitan area network, which is bigger version of LAN and normally uses similar technology like LAN is using. But this is a network which spans physical area from 5 to 50 kilometer and is very large than the LAN. But it is smaller than the WAN. What is WAN? We will learn in the upcoming slides. WAN. WAN is wide area network, which is a large geographical area which is spread over the world. For example, www, World Wide Web, or the Internet is the best example for your wide area network. Now, PAN. All of you know at home, suppose if someone is not having internet connection at that moment, they can ask your father or mother or your brother just to on their hotspot, and you will on your Wi-Fi and you will have the internet connection. So what is this? This is the best example for PAN, that is personal area network. So this network typically involves your mobile computer, a cell phone, or a handheld computing device such as PDA. So for reference, you can go for the Computer Applications book of class 9 by Sumita Arora. With this, we are ending our session for today. Stay tuned for the upcoming slides. Thank you.